Hey everybody, hope you guys are doing great. I want to talk to you about something that has got to be part of your daily routine constantly. And listen, this is going to sound like, oh my gosh, it's really easy to do. Yeah, it's really easy to do when life is awesome, but it's so freaking hard when life is really sucking bad. And that is gratitude. Having an attitude of gratitude, being grateful for things in your life. So listen, when you wake up in the morning and the sun's shining through and the birds are singing and you feel awesome, yay, and you look next to you and your significant other is sitting there looking like this came out of a beauty salon, and your kids are getting straight A pluses, and in the fifth grade they've already been offered a free ride scholarship to Harvard. Life is good, right? Your bank account has millions of dollars in it. Oh, it's really easy to get out of bed. Life is so good, right? You're grateful. But what happens when everything falls apart, when the relationship takes a strain, when a business crashes, you lose your job, you lose a loved one, your kids are taking drugs and shooting up heroin in their bedroom in the fifth grade. Not saying my kids are, they're not. I'm just throwing that in there. But what happens when things are hell, when you're dealing with really difficult circumstances in life, right? It's really difficult to be grateful during those times. But listen, right now, so here's the thing. Life is nothing but a bunch of peaks and valleys, right? This is why we talk about coming back to your routines. Part of my morning routine is gratefulness in the morning. Like one of the first things out of bed, I write my goals. I get my goal sheet, I write down as fast as I can. Remember I talked about that? Go as fast as we can. Write down the goals, all the big things. I want to have 1,000 apartment units worth over $100 million. I want this. You talk about your relationship with my kids think I'm a rock star, right? You're just slamming goals. You're not even thinking about it. You're writing for creativity, to start creating. You're a powerful creator. And next thing, I go through this whole letting go process, man. I just put on a worship song. God, I'm letting go of everything and every bit of my life. And then I go through gratefulness. I'm so grateful for that breath I just took. I'm so grateful that I'm alive today. Grateful for my kids. I go through each one of my kids, grateful for every area that I can be grateful for. Now, I don't expect you to be grateful that you may be having marital issues. I expect you to be grateful for the fact that, you may have a troubled kid, right? Maybe you have a troubled teen. Or I expect you to be grateful because you have $5.28 in your bank account and that's all you've got and you're broke. I don't expect you to be grateful for being broke. What I do expect you, and what you do need, is just to be grateful for what you do have. It's hard to get to the next level and start attracting wealth, attracting relationships, attracting the great things in life when you can't be grateful for what you got. So instead of looking at the $5.28 in your bank account as, oh shit, how am I going to pay the mortgage payment this month? We're broke. Or how are we going to eat? You're looking at that. I'm so grateful for $5.28, man. What do I got? I know some people. What can I do to make a sale? What can I do to launch into the business? What can I do to pick up some side work, right? You start looking at it from gratefulness. Hey, I can move. I get health. I've got connections. You got to have that mindset. And like I said, guys, it's really easy to practice when life is rocking. And you may be listening to this right now thinking, my life rocks. Of course I'm grateful. Of course you're grateful. But for those of you listening, that you're going, I'm not doing this. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I have a friend right now who's in the same situation right now as I'm recording this. Freaking amazing person who's lost everything. And now when I talk to him on the phone, it's just life sucks. That's what I hear all the time. Like they can't seem to pay it past. And I talk to him, dude, it's about you got to start with gratefulness. You got to start being grateful for what you do have, because you remember we talked about, whether you listen to this one or not, success begets success, right? You stack your successes. Being grateful for the things you've got is going to be the first step of getting the things that you want. So I want you to look at your life. Look at the things around you that you're dealing with, whatever your circumstances are, right? So whatever your circumstances are has nothing to do with your level of gratefulness. See, gratefulness is a choice. To stop and choose to be angry because you lost your job, or choosing to be grateful for, man, what's the next adventure? Like something else is going to open up, it's going to be even better. And looking at it from a different viewpoint is 100% your responsibility and in your hands. There's a book out there I highly suggest you guys get on Amazon. In fact, pause this video now, go to Amazon and buy The Traveler's Gift by Andy Andrews, The Traveler's Gift. I guarantee you'll send me an email and thank me. One of the best books I've ever read. And I'm not going to spoil it because I'm telling you, if I even start giving any information about the book, I'll ruin it. The book is amazing. It's going to blow your mind. However, one of the situations, there's a little girl in that book who was going through probably one of the worst situations you could possibly imagine. And the guy was talking to her about, I don't understand. How can you choose to be happy? And it was all about happiness as a choice. Like, I choose to be happy in a moment. And choosing to be happy stems from gratefulness, right? Unhappiness comes from focusing on what you don't have. And when you're ungrateful, it's because you're focusing on what you don't have. When you're grateful, you're focusing on being grateful for what you do have. Doesn't mean you don't want more. Doesn't mean your business sucks and everything's falling apart and you don't need to go start another business or you need to fix your company. I get that. But gratefulness is about choosing to be truly grateful for where you're at right now and choosing to move forward to step into the possibilities of what's next. So guys, I want you guys to run with that. Start choosing gratefulness every single day. Before you get out of bed, and then when you go to, before you get out of bed in the morning, focus on what you're grateful for and be real. Fine, I'm grateful for this. No. Close your eyes. Get rid of all the bullshit in your head, which is why it's important to, whatever you got to do to clear yourself out, to get yourself balanced out and let everything go, whether it's meditation, prayer, whatever it is, do that first. And then truly just think about the things you're grateful for. And I'm telling you, as you start applying these other principles, this is going to stack. This is going to lead to stacking more success on top of each other. You start focusing on what you're grateful for. Next thing you know, you're realizing, wow, you had some wins. I'm grateful for the win. You have more and more things to be grateful for, and you're stacking your successes more and more. So gang, do this when you get up in the morning. Do it before you go to bed, because I'm telling you, nothing comes with a better night of sleep than to let go of all worry, all stress, all fears, all anxiety. Focus on what you're grateful for before you go to bed. And we'll talk to you guys later.